What is up, YouTube? I am Cosmic Fro, and today we have another Mortal Kombat 1 video for you guys today. We're going to be sort of covering the news and information that has come about within the last week for the game. This is going to include the online stress test, the first major for Mortal Kombat 1, and the combat pack leaks, which I will finally be covering and giving my opinion on. You know, I took a moment to decide whether I wanted to cover this, and it would be stupid not to cover it, so I am going to cover the leaks in this video, give my opinion on it, but that will be towards the end of the video. So if you guys don't want any spoilers, potential spoilers for the combat pack, you can avoid the end or skip right to it if you want to know my opinion about the characters. But yeah, we're going to get right into the video, starting with the Mortal Kombat 1 stress test that was announced on the official Mortal Kombat Twitter. It says, "Test your might. The online stress test. Test the might of our servers. Help us find issues now for a flawless release in September. Sign up below to be considered. Dates to be confirmed at a later time." So, yes, we are going to get to play Mortal Kombat 1 before August. They also say, it's really interesting, they say that this test will prioritize online 1v1 matches. And you need a Warner Brothers Games account to participate, obviously. This test will prioritize online 1v1 matches is interesting because they sort of marketed, the first thing they marketed on the website with a big category of its own was cameos, right? And we're all curious to see, come June 8th, what the cameo system is going to look like. Is this going to be the competitive standard? Like, is the real question. Is our cameo fighters going to be the ranked standard for Mortal Kombat 1? This assist system, and we don't know. It also implies that we could also be getting a separate mode that is 2v2, so tag team, right? With 4 players. Maybe like two on two, right? Instead of 1v1, or maybe they're just referring to the amount of characters on screen and not the player count. But I think that's something to think about. Like, they could be teasing tag team here by saying it will prioritize 1v1 matches. It's exciting, guys. I'm really excited. So yeah, that's sort of a brief overview for the stress test. Next, we're going to talk about the first Mortal Kombat major to come about. This is going to be the East Coast Throwdown going down, I believe in October, if I'm correct here. October 20th through the 22nd. In Stamford, Connecticut. East Coast Showdown is going down, and the 3 games at the top, Street Fighter 6, Mortal Kombat 1, and Guilty Gear Strive, will be in attendance for East Coast Throwdown. This is officially the first, sort of Mortal Kombat major, the offline major that will be held. Obviously, there's going to be online tournaments and crazy hype even before this happens, but this being the first sort of offline event that we can come together and, really see who's the best. So yeah, I'm really excited for East Coast Throwdown and seeing what the players, decide how the players perform at this event. So yeah, moving on, we are going to talk about the leaks from Jez Corden. At first, I was sort of hesitant to cover the leak because Jez Corden was really the only one that had information about this Combat Pack 1 leak. Okami Games just sort of relayed the information from Jez, and Bill Kuhn, the other guy that had the leaks, didn't really mention anything about a combat pack. They all just kind of corroborated that the title was going to be Mortal Kombat 1 and that the release window was September. But Jez Corden was the only one that had information about Combat Pack 1. So we're going to hold him to this. We're going to see if this actually pans out. I'm not entirely a believer, but I figured I would give my opinion about the leak in general because it is Jez Corden. He has some credibility when it comes to the industry, and just take it with a grain of salt, guys. I'm not sold 100%, but yeah, if you don't want to know anything about potentially what could be characters coming to Mortal Kombat 1 that haven't been revealed, click off the video. Here we go. So, starting with the Mortal Kombat characters in the leak, apparently, according to Jez, it is Quan Chi, Takeda, and Ermac, which sounds amazing, right? Quan Chi, number one of the coolest characters in Mortal Kombat, coming back. Iconic villain for both Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Really, ingrained in the franchise and would be a welcome return. I would be surprised if Quan Chi wasn't in the base roster, but according to Jez, he's going to be DLC. Maybe story DLC or something along those lines come along and Quan Chi's there. That would be really hype. Quan Chi, obviously really good zoning character historically and would be a welcome addition. I would love to see, if these base roster characters are also cameo assists, what his cameo assists would be. But yeah, your guess is as good as mine as to what he would look like or what his gameplay, would look like, because we were all kind of surprised by what everybody looked like in the reveal trailer, right? So yeah, Quan Chi number one. Ermac, we'll just start with Ermac instead of Takeda. I'm really excited about Takeda, but let's start with Ermac. Ermac deserves to be in this game base roster. I don't believe he's going to be DLC, but yeah, according to Jez, he's going to be Combat Pack 1. So welcome addition there. Should have been in Mortal Kombat 11, but he didn't miss much, right? So no hate to Mortal Kombat 11, but yeah, I don't think Ermac, I don't think he was missing much, So Ermac coming back is hype. We want the Dark Lord. We want the Mummy Ermac. We want Ninja. We want all those outfits. We want Ermac back, crushing people, twisting people apart, using his telekinesis, acting scary with the souls. We want Ermac back, 100%. Takeda, really, really cool. Edgy Shirai Ryu Ninja, Combat Kid. Welcome Edition was probably the coolest of the Combat Kids and has a really cool moveset with his weapon. I don't even know what you would call that. It's like a whip serrated blade. I'm not even sure, but really, really cool and would definitely be welcome if this is true. Not 100%, right? Talking about the guest characters, let's just it's Homelander, Omni-Man, and Peacemaker, apparently. So John Cena, Peacemaker, potentially. It could not be John Cena. It could just be Peacemaker. And then Homelander and Omni-Man. I'm not a fan. I don't like any of these characters coming to Mortal Kombat. I know a lot of people are like, Homelander would be sick. I'm like, yeah, Homelander would be cool, but he's just like, he's evil Superman in a Mortal Kombat game. I get it. I understand. But it's a comic book character. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of any comic book character coming into Mortal Kombat, taking a slot from, what could be a potentially cooler, character from Mortal Kombat, video game characters, for instance, that missed their spot. But, yeah, the fact that Omni-Man and Homelander are on the same list is kind of a red flag to me as well. It kind of just oversaturates that superhero kind of feel. And Peacemaker further solidifies that. Another thing about this Combat Pack 1 leak is the... I know this is going to, maybe trigger some people, but usually they have, at least one female, right? I think it's fair to have, a female character in there. We want representation of both sides, but it's not even about that. There are genuinely cool, badass female characters that are missing out from the Mortal Kombat franchise and guest character wise that could potentially make it in. And there's 0. All 6 characters are all male. So this is just sort of, I don't know, these are kind of the red flags that come up marketing wise that just don't seem like they would work for a reveal. I don't know, guys. You guys let me know what you think. Yeah, that's just sort of my opinion on the leak. I'm not 100% sold on it, but yeah. So that's everything that's gone on for the week, including, the week prior with the leak. Just wanted to get it out of the way. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, guys. Peace out.